There's one enemy that the Sith feared more than the Jedi. Let's talk about it. There have been many rivalries between the Jedi and the Sith throughout the generations. In canon, they are natural, bitter enemies, with a clear dichotomy of ideologies and practice. With the introduction of the High Republic, we now have context around a new faction that serves as a great threat to both the Jedi and the Sith, but particularly one that scares the Sith even more than the Jedi themselves. While the Sith make enemies of the Jedi for their misinterpretations of the Force and their ideological differences, this enemy threatens the Sith directly. Let's talk about Into the Dark. Now, I won't go into story spoilers, but I will talk about a few things mentioned in the book. In Claudia Gray's Into the Dark, we're introduced to a new sentient, menacing species called the Drengr, a sentient plant-like species with a penchant for pure destruction and chaos, attuned to the dark side of the Force. You could probably already guess how they could become a threat to the Sith. In the book, the Drengr display the ability to twist the minds of the Jedi with their toxins and their poisons, as plants do, which sets up their threatening nature, as well as their ability to regenerate and perpetuate. As such, we learn in the book, the Drengr were sealed a long time ago in idols, kept aboard the abandoned Amaxian space station elsewhere. Further, that it was the Sith themselves that sealed the Drengr away thousands of years ago.
They are the descendants of the ones who put us here. Look at their weapons, the ones that glow. They are the same.
Jedi trapped the Drengr there? Before Comac could open his mouth to speak of it, the Drengr leader said,
Not the same. The other weapons were red.
Sith. A shiver crawled up Comac's back as he realized that the Drengr must have fought and been captured by the Ancient Sith. If the Drengr were deep enough in the dark side to have presented a challenge to the Sith themselves. So we learn from the book that the Drengr were actually sealed by the Ancient Sith. And in the High Republic comic issue number 3, we have further evidence and context as to how exactly they became such a huge threat. In this panel, Jedi Master Sskeer is having an internal struggle with his inner darkness. And in this panel, we now see the Drengr have taken control of Sskeer. This was the threat. If the Drengr could not only twist people with the venoms and toxins, but dominate the minds of those consumed by the dark side, they could very well have dominated the Sith entirely, where they are all too consumed by the dark side. Imagine, if you will, a Sith steeped in the darkness, being unable to resist their dominion. A Sith being nothing but food for the Drengr, just for simply being a darksider. This is, of course, largely speculation based on the new canon, but we can assume at the very least that Sskeer's graded fall to the dark side at least made him susceptible to the Drengr's compulsion. And if that's all it took for the Drengr to dominate his mind, then that makes the Drengr not only the natural enemy of the Sith, but their most terrifying enemy of all. That's all for this video. Thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, subscribe for more videos, and turn on bell notifications so you know when I post new videos. Find me on TikTok _element7_ where I can answer all of your Star Wars questions. But as always, that is the end. On to the next one. May the Force be with you.